Hello, Georgia551. I have not done one of these in a very long time because I couldn't come up with one, and the rest were total utter failures, and this will probably be it too. Once again, it is time for the 60-minute challenge. The idea is I see something that people have done and try to do it in 60 minutes or less. Some of them were relatively simple that may or may not have worked out. I won't reveal it, even though I've kind of made hints before. And some that were really, really out there that I have come close enough, but was it close enough to call it successful? Again, I'm not going to say much, although previous videos will spoil it. Anyway, for this challenge, it's a simply stated challenge, but it's something that's very difficult to find and extremely rare, and that is to simply find a woodland mansion. And if there's time left over, how much of it can we explore? Now, if we do successfully find one by chance, or we just got stupid lucky, good for us, and then we'll just see how much we can explore of it. And the exploration part doesn't count. The main objective, just to find one. So we're going to go into single player. There's music in the background, so I got to shut the door. It's in my living room, but while this thing is loading, I can do that. I'm going to create a new world. 60-minute challenge. Find mansion. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, good enough. Fine. M-E-N. Yeah, that works. I shortened it up enough. It's going to be survival. We're going to put in our own seed, generate, that'll stay on, that'll be default, cheat off, bonus chest off. Now if we happen to find a villager that is we won't have time because we got to really go for it, and this computer might need to be stopped and reset midway through. So seed, let's go for find a woodland mansion. Alright, so I got that. I'm putting down my headsets because somebody's playing a radio. And I'll just take a second. Literally, it'll just take. Alright, back. Like I said, not far and long and wide. Can't hear the radio from my bedroom window. So, once it starts, we'll hit the 60-minute timer, and we'll go for it. See what we can see. It'd be funny if it's right there in front of us. That would be hilarious. I highly doubt that. So we're going to do minimal preparedness. And go! I know I could just... You know what? Let them live. We're going to have some... At least we're going to have some food. Hey, we are going to have to do some basic work here. I'm going to just take this whole tree down because we can. Alright. Let's split this up. Put this where it's not going to be an issue. Put that there. Put that here. Then we're going to put this here. The only wooden tool you'll ever need. Yep, we can go. Oh, did I have to find something that is not stone? That's gonna kill things. How about some stone? Well, we see how this is gonna go. Oh, here we go. Yep, we can go. Good enough. Alright. Now we can do two things. We need this. Yep, we can let go of that. Oh, dang. Dang, damn it. Yep, we can place. Yeah. We'll just use that for now. Okay, we could probably dig out one more, but we'll do that at some other point. Right now, die. There were 3 of you. I knew there were. Gonna go for the white, because that's what we had. Come on. This computer's not really handling this challenge very well. It's getting stuck at only 30 frames a second, even though it's way more capable than that. Should be able to get into the at least 130s. Although with recording, probably not, but... Alright, now let's just take a look around. Alright, it looks like that this might be the way to go. And what we'll do here is we're almost given all sorts of things we could use, but we'll just grab a little more of this stuff. We definitely need more. It'd be great if we also got some coal, but if we don't, we could always, you know, get some. Alright, this is as far as we'll go. There we go. Oh, look what we found. It might be one piece. No, it's more than one. Good, now we don't have to go looking for, you know, using... We don't have to use trees to do that, the cooking thing. Alright, this is the way we wanted to go, because this was the most promising way, and we never took our... We'll just light a few of those just in case. Yeah, we can run now. Go for a smaller tree and redo what we've done over there. The idea is to make some progress. Plus make a bed so we can... we don't have to worry about nighttime and bad monsters for the most part. Alright, let's break down more of these again. Let's just make another one of these because we can. Yep. This time we are going to break that down. case we need more of that. And good enough. We'll just use up the wooden one. Actually, it shouldn't matter too much. Alright, let's see. This way looks the most promising. But we'll go a little, just a little this way. Yeah, for some reason my computer's stuck in 30 land. While recording, I should be at least able to get 90. Or 60 even. That would be good enough. And then it turns into garbage over there. Just have to find one. So you know what that means? It's probably going to fail. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I kind of lag when I've already executed something and then I'm saying, okay, then we'll do this when we've already done it. Oh, for a minute I thought uh-oh. Well, the good news is we're almost on land. And it's very difficult for him to hit a moving target. And we can run when we double tap. Alright, since we are in a bad situation, we're just trying to... Ooh. I tell you. Let that live for now. Yeah, hit him. The zombies must be down there. Come on, hit him. That should be enough to do the job for now. Right now we'll just take a look around. And we see a horse, but we need a saddle. I'm not going to go too far. Because we're already a day into this. To some degree. There it is. I almost lost it. Thank goodness for the... Okay, we can get rid of that. This now. Do some of that. Yeah, we can move. And let's see how much of this we got. Just the one. There we go. Alright, we can make another bed. We don't want to lose what little forward progress we have made, just in case. Alright, now somewhere in here. Can you believe I've lost the stove? There it is. Yeah, good enough for now. We need to get the show on the road here. We'll leave that bed behind just in case. And one more. Alright, which way looks more promising, if any of them? This is what's difficult. Alright, we get a hill. Hopefully the hill will... Oh, I think we might... No, we didn't. I thought we might have found a, one of those, thicker forests there. I'm trying to think of the name there, but... Alright, we got a swamp. That sometimes leads to them. Well, worst case scenario, we go the other way. So you know the middle's not going to be any good. Alright, so that's looking like a dead end over there. So another part of the reason why raiding the mansion would be part of it, but not the main goal, is that if I somehow successfully come upon one, it won't spoil the outcome. Because a lot of these challenge videos, when people are trying to complete a challenge within a certain amount of time, they tend to stop the video when they've successfully completed a challenge. And it gives away whether or not they've done it. Because I've seen, like, let's say, defeat the Wither. And... Actually, that's not possible. Well, I mean, it might be, but... Like, there would be a challenge, let's just say, for the argument's sake, like one was, to defeat the Wither in 30 minutes. Actually, in 60, because I've seen other 60-minute challenges. And the video is 38 minutes long. I think it gives away whether or not they successfully did it or not. Whereas if I have done that and successfully got one, successfully spawned one in, I would try and find something else to do. Okay, that's turning into a dead end. I'd try and find something else to do for the remainder of the time. If it took me 37 minutes as well, I'd figure out what could I do for 23 or maybe 24 minutes just so that it doesn't spoil whether I've done it or not. And we can't jump all of a sudden. Not that the game's screwing up, it's I'm not getting the jumps right. Alright, so last one of them. I don't have too many of those. Yeah, we can move a little faster. There we go. And we're back to where we kind of were. Sort of by design. As we see something that shows a dead end. Now if it's a dead end this way, then we might as well just see where things go. And witch hut. Which I have noticed. I don't think these things have... Oh, hi. Yeah, we can move now. I think we've got away. But let's just move a little more. Just to play it safe. Believe it or not, of all the times, single player, multiplayer, I have never ever seen a witch at a witch hut. You would think I would have. I've been playing the game for 7 years. You'd think that when witch huts were created, I would have seen one of those. And stutter. So a little more this way. How are we doing on time? We'll find out once we get to a place that's safe to do so. Yeah, you're gone. Time is of the essence. It's just amazing when I do these challenges. They tend to go a certain way. Then when I'm not trying for something, the game will practically spoon feed whatever I want. It's just funny how it works. Up, too much. Down. Swim. Up. Part 1 acquired. Now here's the thing. Okay, we got a roofed forest. That's the name we're looking for. Nope, I don't want to put a stick there. I want to cook this stuff. While I'm doing that, I'll scan this for some more coal. I think I found some. I'm going for the bigger vein over there. This will give us time because we want the clock to wind down a little bit. Alright, we'll just go for down here. That's it. Okay, there's our little stove thingy there. Okay, we got another one over here. Tell you, I can execute these diagonal jumps no problem, but when it counts, no, can't. Do I have a second bed? No. Let's make one. You know what? Okay, go. Go. I'm not going to go any deeper than this. Whatever is, whatever it is. But if there's a mansion nearby... And that was a failure. Yeah, we can swim now. And what we will do is place a bed right here just to the foot of that forest, which is right here. Alrighty. Let's get rid of junk we don't need. There's our junk. Let's see how this is doing. Okay, you've finished that. You might as well do some of that. Go back and get some. Hello, another one of them guys. Block lag on a single player world. Alright, we don't need that. This computer gets stuck in its ways. It does not want to get out of 30 frames a second. Okay, keep going. Now we can get out. Oh, what a pain. It's only a few more. Do you need any more wood? I don't think so. But we'll just grab a little more just in case. Yeah, that's definitely more than enough wood. But what we need now is a little dirt. Because I plan on jumping treetop to treetop. And when we do that, it'll make it easier to traverse the roof forest without getting hurt. I think we've got more than enough, but I'm just going to do a sweep. Alright, got more enough of that. We definitely have this. Alright, you're done. Yeah, right tool will help. Good. Going to replace that with this. Down. Swim. Like I said, it's just pure luck if we can actually successfully find one of these things. This looks a bit fragmented, but we're in one. And it looks like we have a jungle. That is not what we're looking for. And a mansion is definitely tall enough we could see it from this height. So now the question is, what should we do now? We found a roofed forest. Oh, I didn't think I could make that. But it's tiny and isn't going to help us any. It seems to go a little this way. And big stutter. Yeah, it just suddenly goes jungle. Alright, let's go down. Alright. to do is build ourselves a little boat, and we will straddle the side of this jungle here and see what we got. Unless something that way shows anything of interest right away, and it doesn't. Alright, that just turns cold all of a sudden. I see more jungle that way. Hey, we're up to 60 frames a second now. So we got this weird little cold piece of the world here. Well, we found a shipwreck, if that was something we were aiming for, which we weren't. So, unfortunately, that is not one of the objectives. The objective is simple. We need to find a Woodland Mansion. See, now if I try and do one of these as a challenge, a shipwreck, I won't be able to find one of those, and I'll find like 3 or 4 Woodland Mansions. So we're just going to go along. We'll do what I call the 10 seconds of coal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That spawned from when I was attempting a series called One Way, which is the modern version of the show Firelands or Bust, with the modern version trying to get to the 30 million point, but the computer couldn't hack it. It got to the point that after like over 150,000 blocks out, the computer would run out of memory literally every 2 or 3 seconds, and the game would just lurch. It just would not progress. It just got to the point that it was too much for the machine. And that had to be scrapped, unfortunately. What I would have loved to have done was to continue it and still do it to this day. Although, you know, in a sense, I kind of regret that I did even start that, because the amount of time it would take is absurd, which, I mean, that's part of the challenge. But it was just massive resource hog. Took forever to edit those. It took forever to get anything accomplished in actuality. Do I have to go through a jungle no matter what? Alright, so I guess we're going to have to go through a little bit of jungle. We're trying not to put our lives in danger. And run. Yeah, you can go higher. I think I see an end to this jungle. This thing is not loving me right now. I'm sure you can hear the fan going nuts. Uh-oh. Okay, I'd like to see the end of this jungle right now. Alright, end of the jungle. Oh, we are so deep in it. It will suck if we die. Anyway. Trying to find the end of the jungle. That did not end well. But we didn't die. Or get hurt. Come on into the jungle. Okay, how about some movement? Yeah, we can let me move now. We'll make another one. We got time, so we'll just hand bash this in. There we go. Alright. Let's see. I'm getting stuck on vines. Yeah, we can... Oh, well. And swim. Okay, I haven't come across a river yet inside of a jungle. So that will help a little bit. Question is, are we getting out of this jungle? They usually aren't super huge. Okay, exit. Found an exit. And we found a village, which is exactly what we're not looking for. Or could we? But then again, what the cartographer would want will take too long to get. We're here. Might as well just look around and see what we got. Got a village idiot over there. Librarian. Someone who's not a librarian. Ooh, diamonds that we're not going to really need. Something we could have used a while ago. And some bread. I don't recall he's ever spawning in a jungle. Must be just borderline enough. Alright. Out of the jungle and into cold. Not what we wanted to see. But if we follow it along its edges, we might see something of use. Like I said, all we have to do is find it. And then we're in the jungle again. Jungles aren't fun. They are a pain to get through. Okay, we can move. And big stutter. No way around it. We gotta... The only way we can go is up at this point. I think we got enough coal for the time being. Okay, too much. There we go. Did I see a jungle ruin? We could go this way to find out, as I saw something on the horizon. Oh! Hello, Pit. Nice meeting you. We'll call you Brad, just because I can. That was just a lump of rock. So here we go into the jungle again. Although I see an end to it, and it's very sudden. It's winter again. I don't want winter. I want something that'll support a warmer biome. Planes might do it. Why am I struggling to swim here when we can just boat? Planes could get us anywhere. Hey, now we're up to 90 frames a second. Hey, this thing's starting to get somewhere. And we got a village up in the hills. Interesting way. I could spend a crap load of time looking for it, or looking at it, wondering what we're looking at. I think we got more than enough. For all I know, it might be just making a giant loop of nothingness. Nothing here. We're entirely ignoring the food. Good enough. I see mountains. I don't like that. I see more swamp that could, and a roof forest. But it's not that big. Was it big enough? There's a tiny piece there. Dude, this game really loves to just kick me when I'm down. Here I'm thinking I've successfully found something, and then it's crap. It's just crap. Now we do have another bed pre-made because we kind of forgot that we had made one of those already. So hey, a mistake that winds up not costing us too much, if anything. Okay, let's look a little more this way now. I forget which challenge it was, but I failed at it, and then literally I just like I just walk for 3 or 4 seconds more just to end the video, and I found my objective. Yep, too little, too late. I'm having a feeling that's how this is going to wind up. Too little, too late. But you never know till you try. And fail. There's a lot of things that look promising, but not enough to go on. I saw that ravine there. Whether it's a micro one or a full-blown one, I don't know. How many more? I hear you, but I don't see you, and you're not a white sheep. It's not like the old days where it didn't matter what color the sheep was. Now it matters, because you can't intermix the colors to make different colored beds. I don't know what to think of that way. Okay, time is getting scarce. So if we start running out of white sheep, then we're going to have to try and survive the night. And you've seen me play, and other people have seen me play. We know how well I do at night. Not very. Alright, let's go across here and see what's on the other side of this river that we just don't want to run towards. Alright, we've seen two very small roof forests. We need one that can hold a mansion. And those things tower over the trees. So long as it's not on a huge hill, we would be able to tell. Go this way. Oh, there's absolutely no... And I hit anyway. Me go kersplat. Right, we could be down to the last second, and if it pops up before the buzzer, we accomplished the goal. That's all it takes. It could be literally down to the final second, and then we find what we need. Come on. Okay, we don't have time to deal with that. Big stutter. Oh, I got false hoped again. I see the sheep over there, but they're a little far away. But we keep the swamp close because where I've seen these mansions, the swamps were nearby. And you know what? I want to head that way. And splat again. And down. And another village. You know, I bet if I did a find villages challenge, well, witch hut nearby, which I don't like, being that they're... being that things have not gone well. I believe this would be number 3. Alright, that turns into stuff we don't care about. Yeah, I see the horses over there, but get bigger fish to fry over here. And I see these tree tops, and I'm hoping that I see what I'm seeing, but I'm not. That would be a good 60-minute challenge, and then, like I said, how many villages can we find? Yeah, I wonder if I did that already. It's been so long since I've done these. I gotta go through the library and see what I've done and not repeat. For some reason it seems familiar. Maybe I've done it already. If not, that could be something we can try. And now I'm starting to see ocean, and ocean is bad. Ocean means end of landmass. Well, I see a swamp, so that might not be a bad thing. Oh boy, I only got one lousy day cycle left. Not even a full day cycle in actuality. Pretty close to one, but not one full day cycle left. Meters, it seems like I'm practically going in circles, even though I haven't been anywhere that I have already been. Alright, with 10 minutes to go. That's still about 50, not 50, about 16% of the allotted time, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it could be. Frozen. Found glaciers. That's exactly not what we wanted. Go a little this way and see what we got. And if it's looking unpromising, we'll head somewhat towards the glaciers, but away from them to their left, because that's where the swamp was, and the swamp is our wild card as to what we will find. Or we can go for the okay, this could help too. We don't know. And we found a village over there. I'm gonna stay nearer the trees. Stutter. And we found another village. But right now the village just serves a purpose of getting us closer to possibly more borders, more borders for the individual biomes. Biome borders, I'm trying to say, because I can't talk and play a game at the same time eventually. And I got a tomato. I wonder if people still say that in Minecraft. I mean, I know there was a time we called Piggly Wigglies, Moo Moo Cows. I still do that, though. And one more sleep, but we need something to sleep on. Yeah, like we're gonna need this, but hey, who knows? You never know what you're gonna find on the edge of a desert. Okay, those are extreme desert hills. We don't need that kind of resistance. And this will be the last sleep. Do or die at this point. Gee, I wonder how it'll end. Like everything else. And another village. Yeah, and they don't matter. I find them all. Yeah, there's got to be a bug in the game. I'm getting stuck on the boats, which shouldn't happen. There's another village. Just blowing through. Unless you got a smithy, then I might check it out. No. Alright, we just need a roofed forest. We have the pillaring blocks to do what we need to at least do some observational work, and I believe we found one. Now it's a matter of, is it gonna yield anything? Could this be a time where we set an objective and we succeed at it? Let's see what we got here. Now these things stick out like a sore thumb, so we should be able to see one if one exists. Oh, neighbors. And the loud music. Okay, that ends that way. Okay, we can move. For a minute I thought I saw a roof of one. That would have been too easy now, wouldn't it? That would have been way too easy. And like I said, they're very tall structures. They're going to stick out like a sore thumb. The top level definitely is not hidden unless there's a steep hill that one is hiding behind. That seems to be a thing with these as well. And big stutter. Okay, yep, we can go forward. This does not bode well for us. Oh, good enough. Yeah, we can move. Yeah, we can keep going. Getting stuck does not help. Yeah, I see a disastrous end over there. I don't see it ending too well over there. Let's just get on top of this mess, see what we got. Yeah, it doesn't go too well over there, but it continues over there. Now we're well past the 2-minute warning. About minute 34 remaining, actually. But like I said, we just need to see it. That's all we have to do. It just has to appear. Doesn't have to be... We don't have to be next to it. We don't have to be in it. We just need to have it in visual range. Oh, that was bad. Come on. Alright, less than a minute to go and we ran out. We can keep moving. Just because it ran out over here, I think I see more over here. Yeah, we still got a tiny glimmer of hope with 32 seconds remaining. And I mean, very small glimmer of hope. Which then died when we saw that it turned to a swamp. And the swamp turns into hills. Hills of despair. Well, let's just go see what we got anyway. As you can see, my food bar is very low, and I don't care at this point. 2, 1, and failure. What a shock. We failed. Surprise, surprise. That's our attempt to find something that is really difficult to find without a map. A Woodland Mansion. And we failed. Hint. Just like everything else. Oh, that was kind of a spoiler. Now, you probably don't want to watch any of the others if you haven't already. Georgia551 saying, hope you enjoyed at my expense, and have a good one.